Hello, welcome to Counterpoint Conversations. We're here at the AI XR 360 event here in Santa Clara, California. I'm Jeff Fieldhack, Research Director at Counterpoint Research, and I have Hemanth Sampath, VP of Engineering of Qualcomm. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, let's start with a 6G question. It wasn't long ago we were talking about terahertz, and then we went more towards 15 gigahertz. Now maybe some talk of 6 to 9 gigahertz. Where are we within spectrum allocation for 6G?
So Qualcomm has been at the forefront of technology innovation for every cellular generation, whether it's 3G, 4G, 5G, and now moving ahead into 6G. When it comes to spectrum, we believe FR3 spectrum, which is the upper mid-band 6 to 9 gigahertz, as the cornerstone of the new spectrum for 6G, because what it does is it allows the operator to retrofit existing macro sites with newer base stations to give you 5x more capacity. And this extra capacity is needed as the consumer transforms from a smartphone app-based user interface, which is download heavy, to a much more natural user interface with glasses, smartphones, and wearables, with AI agents that is continuously sensing the information and then the environment and generating a whole bunch of uplink data. And so we would need this extra capacity, and FR3 spectrum is the right fit for it.
5G, there was some problems about monetization. Still, I think some global carriers are still fighting with that. 6G seems to be built with kind of more purpose or end user consideration in that. So my question to you is, how are carriers going to monetize 6G, and what are they most excited about?
I think one of the fundamental shifts is that instead of a user having one device, which is the smartphone, is going to be a constellation of devices, all with cellular connectivity. It could be the phone, a puck, a sleek AR, AI glass. It could be a wearable, and it could also be AI PCs, right? So there's a natural opportunity for the operator to tap into a multi-device subscription and also look into tiered pricing, where on-device AI can provide a lot of contextual information to the network that allows the network to tailor the experience for the end user. So there's a lot of opportunities for tiered pricing and multi-device pricing.
Yeah, interesting. A common question we get is there an AI bubble? From Qualcomm's perspective, you play more, in devices and that, but from your perspective, how would you answer that question?
That's a great question. From an edge AI perspective, I believe we're still getting started. You now have edge AI percolating into all types of devices. Smartphones already can do 8 billion parameters, and then AI PCs can also do about 13 billion. Now AI processing is getting into wearables, into smart glasses, and so you can see 1 to 2 billion parameters on a sleek form factor device like that. And so this trend is only going to continue, and then also into IoT devices and then robotics. So the future is still pretty bright.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of edge devices with 1 billion parameters and that. So lots of horsepower coming up to the edge. You'd mentioned in one of the sessions earlier digital twins and holograms. That was a key buzzword a few years ago. Now we're starting to hear digital twins again. From your perspective, what does that mean?
That's a great question. From a 6G perspective, you're going to have, as I said, a lot of devices with agents that's going to naturally want to also connect to the cloud to get access to larger models. And what it does is it creates this paradigm of a digital twin, which would be a platform that either resides in the telco cloud or in the general purpose cloud, which is going to consume all this uplink data, and that could then be tapped by the operators to enable a lot of B2B services and then government-related, private security-related services. One example is sensing as a service, wherein the operators, by using existing infrastructure, can, for example, detect an intruder at a critical infrastructure or detect drones in a geofenced area and then try to monetize that.
Final question. Maybe I know the answer since you have your glasses there, but what AI applications are you most excited about over the next 2 to 3 years?
I think it's the transformation from a phone app-based user experience to a constellation of devices, including the AR AI glass, where the user may have a glass, a wearable, a band, and as well as a phone or a puck, and they very seamlessly interact with the environment. The glasses see what you can see and hear what you can hear. You can have a very natural interface, and you could have AI agents that are doing a whole lot of activity behind the scenes because it has the full contextual information. And these actions are happening even without user intervention. Right, so you have live AI applications that's continuously capturing 2-3 frames a second, and it's uploading to the internet. And a user can ask a question like, "Where did I park my car?" or "Where did I leave my keys?" or "What was that building that I saw last week?" or "Can you capture a whiteboard conversation that I just had at a 10 a.m. meeting this morning?" All these things are possible with the AR AI glasses. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, super. Hemanth, thanks a lot for joining us today and speaking with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.